The Dragon Drop. This move began its career by torturing casual players, but eventually it evolved to torment pro players as well. In fact, Sheeva has already won multiple tournaments by abusing this very move, which begs the question, can the Dragon Drop be stomped? Well, I say it's time to find out. So without any further ado, let's take control of several characters and see if their moves can stop Dragon Drop. Alright, so first up we have Baraka's Spine Burst, and I have high hopes for this move because as you can see, it covers pretty much the entire top of the screen and also hits a bit in front of him as well, so things are looking good. So what I've done is set Sheeva's stomp to random, so sometimes she'll do the regular stomp and sometimes she'll do a delayed stomp, and I have to try my best to anti-air both in each situation. So let's go. That was too early, so that was the delay. Hey, we got her, so look at that. You actually can hit her with it. It doesn't fail every time. Hey, got her again. Oh god, so I'm trying to wait for the screen transition. Oh, look at that, she didn't delay it and she got me 100%. I had high hopes, but it doesn't seem to be very consistent. You do it and, oh look, it traded. That's kind of cool, but my point is sometimes she doesn't delay it, and if you're expecting a delay, then you're not gonna hit her, and then if she does delay it and you don't expect that, then it's gonna miss completely like you just saw. So it's not a terrible move, it's somewhat decent, and if the Sheeva player is not mixing up their stomps, you could catch them with this. And the good news is if you catch her with this, you do get a follow-up. You can go for an uppercut, a standing 4, and do a special move. In the corner, you'll get some really good stuff, so pretty good reward if you do catch her with this, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, so next up we have Fujin's Tornado. Now this is pretty similar to Baraka's Spine Burst, however it's active for a bit longer, and if I have to, I can even amplify it to make it last even longer, so hopefully this can cover both situations. So once again, I have the same situation. Sometimes Sheeva will do the regular stomp, and other times she will do the delayed stomp, and I'm gonna try my best to counter both with just this one move. Oh, it went right through it. Look at that. It didn't even hit. Oh, it didn't work that time either, so its hitbox doesn't seem to be above me. That's kind of crazy. Look at that, it does nothing. I thought this had some chance of doing it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So I guess it only hits in front of him and not actually above him. That is wild. Alright, but how about SubZero's Arctic Trap? This one I imagine works very well. The issue is you have to start it up and then walk inside of it, so you need a lot of time to do that, so I imagine you'll want to do it at the end of a combo and then give yourself time to walk into it. And that's the one catch. I don't think it's going to work very well in the neutral, and you certainly can't do it on reaction to the stomp, but you can still set it up. And then maybe the Sheeva player is dumb enough to fall for it. But let's go ahead and see. We gotta be scientists here. We can't just hypothesize. Hey, look at that, and it does in fact work, so that's a nice thing. Now once again, it takes forever to set up, and you have to also move inside of it. Oh, look at that, it didn't work. Whoa, you're telling me sometimes it doesn't work? What's the catch? Why does it work and sometimes not work? Is she hitting me before she actually hits the thing? Okay, I think I have to neutral crouch. I think that's the condition. I think if I block, I'm actually too high up. Yeah, that's the condition. And the cool thing is you get a full combo here, right? You could do slide, all that awesome stuff, get really creative and get a lot of damage for this punish. So on the one hand, this setup can be very, very strong. You get a really damaging punish and it's pretty much guaranteed every time the Sheeva player goes for a stomp. However, the issue is once again, you need time to set it up and then walk inside of it. And then on top of that, keep in mind the Sheeva player could just jump to the left or right of you and then it would miss completely, or she can just stand there and throw fireballs. So it's not a guaranteed win against Sheeva, but it is pretty good for countering both types of stomps. And then next up we have Mileena's Teledrop. Now I can tell you from personal experience, this one's not the most effective. Everybody thought when this character was revealed that this was going to be the move that beats Stomp. I can tell you right now, it only kind of works. It's like a 50-50 shot. But even so, we still have to test it because once again, we are scientists. All right, Sheeva, hit me. As you can see, I did actually punish it. Cool, I thought I wouldn't be fast enough. But there I missed completely, and that's the issue. Sometimes it just misses entirely due to the angle, and also if she delays it, I can miss completely if I do it too early. So I punished her there. That's nice. You don't get very much damage though, only 12% for spinning a bar. I've always said that's too low. Uppercuts hurt way more. Now, are you gonna catch her with the uppercut? Probably not, but even so, it does more damage than an amplified teleport. So yeah, as you can see, the teledrop, not a super good way for actually catching Sheeva. It's not terrible, and look at that. Oh, look at that. Sometimes you do catch her, but even after you land it, sometimes the amplified follow-ups can actually miss if you hit her that high into the air, so just be careful. And the good news is, even though sometimes I wasn't punishing her, most of the time I was at least avoiding her attack, and I guess we're kind of back in the neutral, so that's a positive. And look at that, she missed with the delay. So maybe in theory you can master a timing that works in most situations. Even if you don't get the punish, you might at least avoid her stomp. So once again, teledrop's not terrible, but it's also not the best way to counter Sheeva's stomp. And now it's time for Kung Lao's Vortex. So just like Fujin, I can actually spin the bar and keep this one going, and I'm hoping that can beat both situations, the delay and the regular stomp. All right, here we go. Okay, so regular version does seem very tough to time. Does it at least hit above me? No, it does not appear to, so I can get hit right out of it. Let's amplify. No, it doesn't work, just like Fujin's. Oh my god, none of these moves hit above you. They're just for show. My goodness. Well, I'm sorry, Kung Lao. That looks like a wrap. Oh, it can sometimes work. Okay, so every now and then it can maybe work. But as you just saw, that was one success after like 5 failures, so still not a good move. But thankfully, Kung Lao has a different move, the Buzzsaw, and I want to try that one too. Because what makes this move really cool is I can actually control where it goes and then tell it to stay there for a bit. So that's pretty cool to me. I can just amplify and then keep it there. I'm wondering, can this actually beat the stomp? All right, here we go. Oh, it went away too soon. Gotta spin the bar. Oh, okay, that worked. I shouldn't have jumped. I didn't mean to. Yes, that can actually work. It can cover your head, and I think if you angle it correctly, it could also cover in front of you. So if she chooses to land in front of you or above you, it could cover both situations. The issue is it does take a while to set up, so I don't know if it works on reaction to the regular stomp. Oh, so maybe you trade if you do it right away after seeing her, or you don't get there in time, right? It's gonna be a bit of a read, but the cool thing is, even if she delays it, I can actually catch her with the regular version, and I'm pretty sure I can combo after this thing, which is also pretty dope. Yes, you can, so just like SubZero, you can get a really damaging punish if you land this move to counter the stomp. And to make things even better, Buzzsaw is a great move. It works well against a lot of characters in many different matchups, so you don't even need a Sheeva specific build, but I think Buzzsaw is pretty good against her stomp. But how about Rambo's Claymore? How good is this going to be? Now, I'm almost certain it's going to work in most situations, but the issue is it also hits me as well, and we both get launched, so I can't even combo after it if it detonates on me. So that's the main issue. I think it's gonna work, but the problem is it's also going to hurt me, so the question is who takes more damage? All right, Sheeva, do your worst. Oh, we both get hit. She didn't even take damage. Only I did. Look at that. Like, it knocks her away, but only I take the damage. What is this unfair? Look at that. I'm getting damaged for both the stomp and the... Okay, that time it hurt her. So it's a give and take. It's like a toss-up. Sometimes she gets hit, but sometimes the damage isn't there. This is weird. This is kind of buggy. I'm not gonna lie. What if I dash back? It didn't hit her. It still didn't hit her. Oh my goodness, this Claymore is nicer to the enemy than it is to me. What the heck, it's gone AWOL. It's not serving its country at all. You just can't trust this Claymore. I would not want this guy as my partner behind enemy lines. He just can't be trusted. So yeah, the Claymore is not good. I thought at least we would both take damage, but no, sometimes it's just you that gets hit by it. All right, fair enough, but how about Edenian Razors? As you all know, this move was nerfed into the ground, but I think it might still be good for countering Sheeva's stomp if you spin the bar, because look at all these different fans trying to anti-air for me. This has to work, right? It just has to. Okay, there we go. We got the hit. How about one fan? No, one fan does not work. How about all 3? Yeah, it seems pretty much guaranteed to work if you spin the bar. Oh, no, it doesn't. She can thread the needle. Man, I've got to stop speaking too soon because I keep being wrong over and over. The good news is, as I test it, it seems to work more often than not, but because it is actually the fans that have to hit her and they do travel, sometimes she can either get in between them or sometimes we both get hit. That's the tricky part, so it's okay. And I think sometimes you get lucky and more than one fan hits and you get more damage. And keep in mind, you can also let go of these early and combo after them. It's not going to be easy because you don't know when she's going to get hit, but you can actually combo after these. So unfortunately, Edenian Razors is still trash. It's terrible in pretty much every regard, and it's not even good for countering Sheeva's stomp. It's very hit or miss. Okay, but I have high hopes for Strippertestra. I don't know how to say that word, but I have high hopes for the baby bug move because this thing is already delayed by default, and then if you amplify it, you get 3 different bugs that are pretty much guaranteed to come out. There is no way Sheeva can avoid these, right? All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the regular one, and she did get hit. The issue is I can't combo after it, and I still take the damage, but at the very least, she's not getting off scot-free, so if I have the life lead as Devora, I still have the life lead with this move, and then if I spin the bar, it's gonna be even better because I get 3, which means I can actually combo after it, so that's pretty dope. The amplified version is going to be pretty darn good because as you can see, it does start off combos. Now, unfortunately, I think she could have actually blocked in between the babies. Sometimes that happens and it's really weird. That was weird. Interesting things are happening here. So, they're coming out of the ground sometimes. That's really weird. There we go. So as you can see, started off a combo, very nice stuff. Sometimes you don't get the combo, and sometimes the bugs themselves don't combo, which is weird. Like, look at that, the third one didn't hit. It's very odd. This move can behave weirdly, and it seems like against Sheeva's Stomp, it's especially weird. But the good news is, if you throw it out, most of the time you'll get the combo. As you can see against the regular Stomp, maybe you won't, but otherwise you'll get the combo, so it kind of works. It works in some situations. I was feeling pretty good about this move at first, but the more I tested it and kept talking, it's super inconsistent. I think for some reason the baby bugs don't know how to change direction with the Stomp sometimes, and as a result they either don't all land or they come out really late. It's just very bizarre. Alright, Johnny Cage, it looks like you're our last hope. So he has the stunt double ability, and I'm gonna be real, I've never used this move before this video, but the cool thing is there's 2 different versions and you can spin the bar to get 2 different outcomes. You can hold them in place, or you can just go for a damaging version that hits a couple times instead of just once, but I'm hoping the delay is what ends up making this really good. Alright, here we go for science. Oh, I got hit, but so did she. I took a bit more damage though. What if I amplify? Yeah, look at that. He comes out no matter what. So I can spin the bar, and it looks like the second I activate, oh no, it didn't work for that reason. I don't know why. It just didn't all combo. So he still wants to do his moves, but she gets sent like in a weird direction sometimes. Darn it. How about the other version? Where are you, buddy? Ah, there he is. Okay. How about amplify? There we go, and then you get a combo. Okay, so that's dope. Now I'm trying to delay it to be a bit fair, like you're doing it on reaction. Yeah, it looks like now we're cooking. Now we're getting damage. Okay, that's awesome. So it seems like stunt double's actually not half bad, especially if you want to spin the bar. You can get the nut punch, go for the restand and the throw, all that good stuff. So as long as you have 1 bar available, I think stunt double might actually be a good way to counter this move. It's a lot like SubZero's Arctic Trap, only it's even better because you can do it on reaction to the Stomp. Don't get me wrong, you're still going to take damage, but in return for taking the damage, you get a full combo follow-up. And honestly, even if you don't have a bar, you can still do the clothesline, and you're guaranteed to do pretty much the same damage that Sheeva does to you. So still not a bad option if you don't have the bar, but if you do have the meter, then do stunt double and amplify, get that combo. Oh my god, it can sometimes miss. That's okay, that only happened once out of the whole time. Oh my god, it can miss. Oh my god, I've got to stop speaking too soon. Oh my goodness. There's no way to defeat this move. It's just too powerful. But every now and then it works and you get the follow-up. I think it's more likely to work than not work, to be fair. So out of all the moves we tested, Johnny Cage's stunt double seems really, really good. However, please post in the comments which moves you think are the best for countering Sheeva's Stomp, both the regular and the delayed option. I'd love to read them. And then while you're down there, make sure to keep that combo going by leaving a like and also subscribing, because we are rapidly approaching 300,000 subscribers and you don't want to miss out. You want to be one of the first 300,000 subscribers on this channel and be a part of history. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.